Hello everyone, this is CLM Sports Insight episode 2 of episode 3 of the Baseball Insight. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the playoff picture, and we're going to be talking about who's going to win the World Series. But we have a special guest star on this episode, locally from Westport, Connecticut, goes to Coleytown Middle School, Carter Coulter. Okay, everyone, in this episode, like I said, we're going to be talking about the postseason picture. So let's get the postseason picture started. Well, the last night, in 18 innings. Wait, before you talk. I need more. I'm a wedgie. Yeah, Carter, you're pretty big. Okay. Well, let's get back to it. The Giants won in 18 innings against the big time. Now you can say it.
Oh, yeah, the big time Nationals.
Nationals did 18 innings. Brandon Belt in the top of the 18th. Home run, baby. And the Dodgers won last night to tie up the series against the Cardinals. Well, the Giants are leading 2-0, and the Cardinals are tied 1-1. Carter, now your turn to take the stage.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Harold. I like calling him Harold. So today we got a good matchup. We got KC versus LA. LA was supposed to, everyone was going to say they're going to win the World Series. Well, actually, they're down 2-0 in the series to the Kansas City Royals, who are trying to make a huge push because that would be huge for their team. They haven't been in the playoffs in 25 years.
Yep. In 1986. Last time it was the whatever.
Yeah, 1986. That's a long time. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm a Mets fan, and 1986 is a really long time.
Series.
So, yeah, and KC has been playing great KC baseball. Their bullpen has been really helping them, staying them, keeping them in games. Their hitting has been great.
Especially Salvador Perez with that walk-off.
Yeah, Eric Hosmer has been doing some great things. And
how do you go with the leadoff hitter, Escobar?
He's good. I think UL.
Yeah,
I think he's good. He's got some good speed. He'll steal a base when you need it. I just think the main reason why the Tigers are losing is their bullpen. They had a 4-run lead. I know it was like a 3 or 4 run lead, and then their bullpen, Java Chamberlain and it was like someone else. I'm not sure.
It was Java Chamberlain. He got taken out after
and then they brought that like anchor whatever guy, and they just gave up 4 runs off of Delman Young. It was bases loaded. Delman Young gets an RBI triple to score 3 runs in, and I mean the Tigers bullpen is just, I hate to say it, awful. Brad Osmus does not know how to manage a bullpen and their pitching coach, their bullpen coach.
Well, here's the thing. Well, their team has good potential. Their team has some great starting pitchers, like they say, Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, and David Price, and they got Anibal Sanchez. So that's a really good starting rotation right there.
That's a great starting rotation.
But I think if their starting rotation doesn't get it done, then the relievers can't come in and take it over for the team. On the same thing, the Dodgers have a great pitching rotation. Well, you got one of the best pitchers in the league. You got Clayton Kershaw. You got Zach Greinke. You got Ryu. It's a very good pitching staff. And then the relievers will come in and they will do something for you. And I think that's why a big part of the Dodgers. And I think they'll take it through the playoffs, and I think they'll get to the NLCS. And I think Carter, we're going to go through this. Now, tell me, who do you think is going to win the Nationals-Giants series?
I mean, the Giants are up 2-0. But the Nationals are a good team. They can come back from anything.
I'm going with the Nationals.
I gotta agree with you because, well, actually no, I disagree with you. I think the Giants, because they have to play 2 games in San Francisco.
The only problem is that the Nationals lost 2 at home, but at the same spot, the reason I'm going with the Nationals have not, when they do make the playoffs, the Nationals, they don't make it too far through, and, it would just be like to see a new team come through and win the World Series or make it to the NLCS, because the Giants won 2010, 2011. It's a team that's going to keep going and going. So who do you think's going to win in the?
I understand you think that the Giants are going to win because of their history, but I mean, if you want them
No,
to
it's
win,
Nationals.
it doesn't.
Nationals.
It doesn't mean that the Nationals are gonna win.
I'm going with the Nationals. Who are you going through? Dodgers, Cardinals.
Dodgers, Cardinals. I am gonna go with the Dodgers because they're having Hyun-Jin Ryu come back right off the deal. I think he's gonna be very strong. They have Zach Greinke, who is a great pitcher. They picked him up from Milwaukee over the offseason, and they're hitting. It's just like Hanley Ramirez. I think he just went 4 for 4 the other night. Matt Kemp hit a home run. Adrian Gonzalez is doing great, but besides that,
I'm not
just clearing thing, Adrian Gonzalez and it's just the Dodgers overall. They're just a great team. They have everything you would want. They have a bullpen, great offense, great
I'm
defense.
gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. The Dodgers I'm gonna go with. But the only guy I don't like on the Dodgers, who I think is ruining their series, Yasiel Puig. You know what? His glove is amazing, but last year in the playoffs, Yasiel Puig in the playoffs last year, he had 2 hits in the playoffs, and he had around maybe a 168 average last year in the playoffs. And Puig right now is my personal I would. In the field, he's amazing, but with his bat in the playoffs, I don't trust him. But I'm going to go with the Dodgers. And then the American League, who do you think is going to win? Royals versus the Angels. I'm going to go with the Royals.
I agree with you. They're
Shields.
backing
And you got to trust them, because they're winning 2-0 in the series, and they were playing in Anaheim, now going to their home stadium. The crowd's going to be behind them. Everyone's hitting the ball. You got Salvador Perez, Eric Hosmer, and it's been a very good team, and they're working hard, and I think they are coming through, and they're showing that they're a good baseball team, because the Tigers thought it would be a cakewalk, like I said in other episodes. They thought it would be a cakewalk, but no, it hasn't been. The Royals have been coming through.
Well, speaking of cakewalk, I understand they're already eliminated, but I just want to bring up the Athletics. I mean, listen, okay, the Athletics, beginning of September, or beginning of August, I don't know, they were the best team in baseball by far. They were doing great. They kept hitting home runs. They're pitching.
You do not give away Cespedes. You do not give away a home run derby championship for John
You want to Cespedes, their best home run hitter, probably one of their best, or the best hitter on the Athletics, for John Lester. Listen, the Athletics pitching rotation is already great. Jeff Samardzija, Sonny Gray, Jason Hamill's decent. Yeah. And you just don't do that. That's not what you do. At
the same time, they needed a pitching rotation, because the Athletics were thinking about the playoffs, thinking about winning the division. You have Yoenis Cespedes. The kid has an arm in left field. Now the Red Sox are going to win the battle now. The Red Sox are Yoenis Cespedes, and John Lester can go back to the Red Sox at the end of the season. And you do not give away a home run derby champion like Yoenis Cespedes. You never, ever do that. Athletics made a mistake. I think the reason that they did not win the division is because you give up Yoenis Cespedes. You did not do that.
I agree with you, Cam. I mean,
so you have the Royals, and I have the Royals. Who do you think is going to win? Orioles, Tigers? I'm going with the Tigers.
You're going with the Tigers.
I'm going with the Tigers.
I mean,
no, I'm saying the Orioles don't have a pitching staff.
Orioles have Bud Norris going today for David Price. I think the Tigers are going to win today, but tomorrow I'm going with the Orioles.
No. Well, the Tigers have more experience. Like I'm saying, the Orioles are a good baseball team. They won the AL East. Great job. That's an applause for the Orioles, and they're a great team now, showing that they're a good team. The last time they appeared in the playoffs was. I remember that one time when they played Yankees ALDS and they lost to the Yankees. Well, now they're proving that they can be a playoff team. Same time, I don't think the Orioles have enough. I think the Tigers are going to win it. Who do you think is going to win? So who do you think is going to win the World Series? Let's just go right to there. Who do you think is going to win the World Series? I'm going with the Dodgers. Dodgers have the pitching staff. Dodgers have hitting. Dodgers are going all the way. And I believe in the Dodgers. because they're just a really good ball club, and I love Don Mattingly, great coach. Dodgers winning it all.
I think the Dodgers are going to definitely win the NLCS. I think the Royals are going to win the ALCS because, whoever wins the Orioles-Tigers series, the Royals can beat basically a lot of people. And, if they can win the ALCS and the Dodgers, it's going to be a great series, maybe that Game 7, Game 6.
Who do you think's going to win it?
I was thinking the whole year the Dodgers. This year I thought the Dodgers. Right now, it's really tough because everyone's doing pretty good right now, and if the Orioles keep having success, they win today. They win a 5-game series or 4-game series against the winner of Tigers Orioles. I think the Royals have a decent chance of winning the World Series.
And our time is up.
Actually, our time isn't up. Okay, I want to do a quick game at the end. Me and Cameron are going to do a game, and it's going to be, since managers are such an important part of the team, we're going to do a fun game where who can name more managers on a baseball team. We are going to start with Cameron.
Okay. First off, I'm going to go with Joe Girardi.
I'll go with Terry Collins. I'm a big Mets fan.
Don Mattingly.
I'm going to go with Bruce Bose.
And that is it for this episode.
Oh,
this is episode 3 of CLM Sports Insight. Our next episode will be posted pretty soon. This is Carter Kelsey. And everyone, games tonight, Westport Records. And that is it for this episode. Episode 2 of Baseball Insight. Yeah, he's trying to